Hello, friends. Cowboy Jobu here with the Jobu Report. Sadly, another day, another Johnny Manziel report. Boy, he just does not seem to get it, does he? Well, it looks like LeBron James is dropping him from his marketing company, and he's also been pulled over for driving on expired tags, rumored coming back from the airport from Las Vegas. Jerry, think long and hard before you try and sign up this guy, please. And friends, be sure to click subscribe so that way you can get more of my videos. Let's
Here we go. It was another tough day for Johnny Manziel. Not only was he cited for expired license plates with an arraignment looming later this month, LeBron James' marketing agency, LRMR, cut ties with Manziel. Here's LeBron on his concern for Johnny before the Wizards game.
I think it's more concerned for him individually, and I'm not quite sure. I don't know all the details on it. I really kind of haven't even been all up on it, but I've heard a little bit of it, and it's just a distraction for not only himself, but for everyone that's around him, including family, people that represent him, the people around him, and I think he'll figure it out at some point. We all hope.
Skip, it is getting uglier by the second. Another day, another negative Johnny story. What's your reaction to the latest we just heard?
Wow. This was significant. This was your basic shot heard round the sports world, because this was LeBron James cutting bait with Johnny Manziel. This was the same LeBron James who loved him some Johnny on and off the field. Got a great kick out of watching him play quarterback and hanging out with him. And this is a ways back. This was the same LeBron James who believed so deeply in Johnny Manziel that he basically bought early stock in Johnny by wanting his company to do Johnny's marketing. This was LeBron James, the king of marketing, who has the most respected brand in all of sports. Is that fair to say? Most respected brand in all of sports. Basically,
Jeter.
I don't know. I think LeBron, and you could throw Peyton in there, although Peyton's had his latest little incident. But to me, I'm going to put LeBron at the top. All around, most respected brand. This is that guy basically telling reporters yesterday, as you just heard, I no longer want my name associated or my brand associated with Johnny Manziel. This was LeBron James saying that Johnny has become a distraction not only to himself and his family, but to the people who represent him. LeBron's LRMR, marketing wing of his brand. And I do not blame LeBron James one bit for what he did. I mean, you just pointed out, Johnny Manziel, who has heaped scrutiny on himself, whose career, his NFL career, is dangling by a thread, dared to drive around with expired plates on Saturday morning, perhaps on his way to the airport to board a plane to Las Vegas. I don't know what the deal is with that. I assume that happened, but I don't know that for sure. But that's what it seemed like to me. And I just hope that that sound you just heard echoing from Cleveland was Johnny Manziel finally hitting bottom. I just hope that LeBron was dealing a form of tough love to Johnny Manziel, that this was sort of LeBron's way of an intervention, so to speak, from a distance, in which he's going to force Johnny Manziel to finally sit down or step back and look in the mirror and take the hardest look at himself and realize he has issues he still has not gained control of. If it takes another rehab, I'm sure LeBron James would be the first to endorse another rehab. But Johnny Manziel is in precarious danger of blowing his entire NFL career. Because trust me on this, I've been following this league for a long, long time. There always comes this point of no return where every team in the league decides, almost sheep-like, wait a second, he's bad news. No, we don't want and all of a sudden Johnny's on the outside looking in. And I say he's about that close to being on the outside looking in, because when the great LeBron James, the king of marketing, says no, I think a lot of people around the NFL are saying maybe we should say no.
I completely agree with what you're saying. There's not one iota of a word that you uttered that is wrong. Everything is absolutely true. I do think that Johnny Manziel is precariously close to being exiled from the NFL. It's not about whether or not you could play. It's about whether or not you're worth it to the rest of the guys in the locker room.
Absolutely.
Drinking, partying, Lord knows what else you do.
Or just to the football team's brand.
But that's what I'm talking about. You don't need that kind of element around. That's number one. But with you having said what you said, I'd rather take this moment to focus on LeBron James. LeBron James is on a mission to be a billionaire. We need to put this in its proper perspective because we have so many young athletes out there aspiring for big things. You can't sit with LeBron James, and I have in the past, you can't sit with LeBron James for 2 minutes without the word business coming out of his mouth. He is all about handling business. And anybody who gets in the way of that, yes, Rich Paul, Maverick Carter, Randy, the whole crew, those are his boys. They think like this, and that's beautiful, and I'm proud of what I see them doing because it's incredibly impressive. But we all know who the CEO is, and that is LeBron. And LeBron does not play. You are going to handle business. You are going to do the things that you are supposed to do, or LeBron James is going to have a problem with you. And of all the things that LeBron James is most protective of, he's most protective of his image. Let us remind everybody, this dude is 17 years old and on the cover of Sports Illustrated and labeled the chosen one. This dude is in his 12th year in the NBA. This dude is universally recognized as a global brand, as the elite player in all of the NBA, arguably the biggest superstar in sports. And the only thing you've ever heard about him that you can tie to him negatively was the quote unquote decision. There is nothing else. Think about this for a second. Not even a parking ticket. Not parking ticket, not speeding ticket. Nothing.
I agree.
Nothing.
This is squeaky clean.
This dude, and I'm not saying anybody's squeaky clean. No human being.
I know, but this is as close to you as you get.
I'm talking about. You can't get closer to perfection
you
than
cannot.
LeBron James is as a businessman, as a professional athlete, as a role model. This dude is the epitome of it. And he reached a point where he's like, whoa, this brother is sullying my name.
Yeah.
That is not going to happen. And so let that be a lesson for folks out there, because understand, one of the biggest problems, Skip, Molly, that exists with professional athletes is an inability to let go. The people that facilitated and helped got you there.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? They don't. Let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna go a step a little deeper. Look, cops and all of those, they can look all they want to. Clay Anthony Early got shot in the knee. You understand? Let me tell you something right now. I don't know anything about that, but you know what I do know? Why is somebody going to shoot you in your kneecap and rob you of a gold tooth or something like that? That's personal. That's not professional. That's not just somebody stealing from you. That's personal. Somebody go that route.
You think it was deeper than that?
No question it was personal. There was no question. I'm telling you, I'm from the streets. I'm telling you what I know. It was personal. I say all of that.
He was hanging out in the strip club with a girl of his, right?
Nobody is taking a gold tooth out of your mouth and shoot you in the kneecap. They could have killed you. Why would they do that? They didn't bother. They wanted to send a personal message to you that your career will be put in jeopardy, if not ruined, because you got shot in the knee. That's what that's about. I'm simply saying to you,